Hello, this is my cultural artifact video. I'm going to show you not just one, but three of my cultural artifacts. This first one was given to me by my great-grandfather. On my mom's side, I have ancestors that are Swedish and German, and my great-grandfather was German. So I have this. It's called Afga Billy Records 7.7. It was made in Germany between 1933 and 1942. The production of this camera stopped at the beginning of the war because they did not have enough supplies to make things that weren't absolutely necessary to the war, such as, guns, ammunition, things of that nature. So they made it in America as well, but in America it was called SpeedX Records instead of Billy Records. I looked for manuals online so I could learn more about it and tell more about it to you, but I only found German manuals, and obviously I can't read German. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to decipher that for you, but I know that the shutter is between 125 and 100, and it took 120 roll film. So it's a neat thing to have. I mean, I can't take pictures with it anymore, but there's a lot of history behind it. I can only imagine the kind of pictures that have been taken with this, the kind of things this camera has seen, right before the war in Germany. So I thought that was a really cool thing to have. I'm really happy to have this. It's definitely one of my, favorite things to have. And that's the back of it. It's pretty neat. And then I have this. This one's kind of cheating. I don't know if this would be a cultural artifact, but I bought this actually at a thrift store. It was $20. It's a Polaroid. It's a Polaroid Land Model J66. It was made between the times of 1961 and 1963. The back's cool because it has all the instructions. It tells you exactly how to use it. And this camera's cool because the Polaroids were the first kind of cameras where you could do instant photos. So you would put your film in. It took EV numbers film it was called, and then you would put the card here. It would take the picture. So you would take your picture, load this up, press the button, and then it would take 10 seconds for it to develop, and then you take it out, and ta-da, it's all done. So I thought that was pretty neat to have as well. And then lastly, I have this as a cultural artifact. It's a Canon Rebel T3 DSLR that I received in 2012, and obviously, photography's gone a long way from this to this. It's digital, no film required, and the shutter speed's much faster. It's 1/4000 instead of 125. And I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. I've only ever read about shutter speeds. I've never talked about them, so I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, so it takes a more wider variety of pictures. It can take pictures at night, which would probably be hard to do with an older camera because you don't have the faster shutter speeds. And it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. And I think these three things kind of indicate my culture because, the first camera, it shows part of my German culture, which I don't have anything really that signifies that I have German ancestors besides that, so that's really cool for me to have. And then it also shows that I'm a part of a culture that is into things like photography and art. I have friends who we just get together and try to go places and take pictures and compare, and we try to learn more about it, so it kind of signifies that I'm one of those kind of people. And I mean, to me, culture is really anything where you can it shows what kind of group you're in. So, there's the German aspect of it, there's the artistic photography aspect of it. So yeah, and I think these three things say a lot about me because that is one of my passions. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry if it was boring for people who aren't into cameras, but I think it's always nice to see things, from years ago. I mean, it's cool to see things that were made in other countries as well. So, hope you enjoyed it.